What I'm doing is not proper. All right, so I'm working on clearing between these two posts. That's where our dock is going to go, to our paddle boat, which is new and I'm very excited about it. Our friend got it pretty cheap somewhere somehow and I'm so excited. What tools do I want to use? Why am I not just bringing this whole bag over? So some of this stuff I really want to keep, but we do need a clear spot to a dock. So I'm going to have to get rid of things that I maybe normally wouldn't. And I honestly think I'll have somewhat of an easier time of it from in there. I think I'm going to go onto the boat because then I can clear up the bank instead of hunched over trying to find where it is. So that's what I'm leaning towards right now. My only hesitation is we're going to see what my dog does because I think he's not going to love this. Here, ta-da. Do I need to put you in? It's going to be so much easier with a dock, but we are not there yet. This is very much a do not do as I do or say thing. As I'm describing what I'm doing, don't do it. This is so not the way to do stuff. Yeah. So we're thinking of putting in a couple steps here too, since the bank is actually down pretty low. So we're thinking that we might need to have a step down to the dock. So not safe. So these I really don't love. They're kind of crappy. There's this little pin that keeps wanting to fall out. I really need to contact the company about them and say hey, what on earth is up with these? Because they're really pretty pathetic. But these are grass shears that I'm seeing if they work well for what I'm doing. I don't know that they do because not everything here is grass. Okay, yeah, these are so not the best thing to be using for a lot of this. I know what tool would be good right now. I know what tool would be good, but here's my concern. It's electric. I don't want to drop it in the water. I have electric shears, and I really don't want to drop that in the water because then they'd be ruined. But maybe these guys will do what I need. Nah. Okay, well, we're just going to try different methods today and see what ends up relatively working. So I don't think anything's going to be totally right for what I need right now. Or nothing that we have, that is. There might be something that exists that's correct, but nothing we have currently. Those are so wet and gross. Ooh, I'm 100% going to need a good shower after this. I maybe should have worn waterproof gloves. That might have been smarter. There is like the tiniest little feather in here. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Oh my gosh, it's so small. I'm saving that. The best way to do this, I think, would probably be to have the boat sideways, but I'm not super confident in my ability to get it sideways from right here. Maybe I can take it out and then in and get it sideways that way. I think that's worth a shot, right? Ugh, this is not going to be enough to soak up the water either. We need like a sponge. Should I take it out on the water? Should I do it? Here's my only concern. If I do take it out in the water, will I be able to get back on land? Because the rope won't be like connected to it anymore, you know? Oh, but I really want to take it out. You know what? You know what? You know what? I'm gonna do it. Just real quick, just a tiny little jaunt out, just because I really want to. All right, which way am I turning? All right, all right. This is awesome. Hey, this is doing what I want. Yes, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Good, and straight along. This way. And can we get over there? And can we stop? I don't know why I thought this would work. I don't know why I thought this would be able to just like sit there. I think I'm gonna just do a little loop, you know? Just do a little loop. This is so fun, oh my gosh. I don't know if the camera's still even following me because there's like so much stuff in the way, but I am having a blast out here. No dock yet, so just going in this way right up to the rope. And there, ta-da. And now the challenge, can I, oh boy, can I get the rope from here? Or is it going to try to like jerk backwards as I lean forward? I did it! Ugh, these are so gross though. Ugh, I'm so glad I took off my Mickey bracelet. I have a bracelet that has my horse's hair on it. And I had to put Mickey down last November. It was just actually, as of filming this, it's 8 months and 1 day. And I have a bracelet that has some of his hair in it, and I wear it almost all the time, But if I'm doing something gross, I don't wear it. And given all of the stuff I'm splashing on myself, I'm really glad I chose not to wear it right now, because I feel like I would get his hair just really disgusting. And it's like set in leather, so it's hard to clean then too. I want a pendant, so I might see if I can find a studio where I can go in and make it, because I know how to do metalworking for jewelry. I need to do more research into what the bank should be like, but I do know what the bank needs to be like for the dock. So that's the only area I'm doing right now in the water. I really want to work on the tree out there. Actually, all of the trees here, they're all pretty bad in terms of branches being low and in the water. But I really want to work on that one, but I'm going to wait until I know the boat better. What stuck to me? This guy's really sticky. Maybe I should switch my gloves. I do have leather ones with me. I need to come back out here with my electric ones. We have a lot of plans for out here. We're going to put an arbor near the pond. I think we're going to convert the old chicken housing because it's in disrepair and it just seems like easier to start fresh. And so I think that might just be converted or dismantled and made into chicken housing elsewhere. But we do want to have a little arbor. We want a seating area outside that's like nice, and this seems like a great place to do it. But that's like a long-term down the road plan. The dock is something that's going to happen more immediately because it needs to. Because frankly, the way I'm currently, what is going on? There we go. The way I'm currently accessing the boat is like not the safest. These are not going to work there. And I very much don't recommend climbing onto a paddle boat the way that I am. But you know what? It is so much easier to trim this stuff from out here. Once it's done, once it's trimmed back, then I think it's going to be really easy to maintain from land. But right now you can't see the bank, and we definitely have, in various areas where we have banks on this property, had instances where we've like almost fallen in. Okay. Oh, that smells so good. Oh, why did I just cut? Is that onion grass? Yeah, I need to come back out with stuff that works better than these. These are pretty crappy. I don't recommend them at all. They just were all they had in stock, and I really needed something like right away because my house has vents in the skirting and they were just covered by the very tall grass. So I needed something to deal with it right away, and that is what was available right away. So that's what I got. Can I do this? Are we in the realm of poison ivy? I'm pretty sure that the rest that I do, I can do from land, which is good. Because I love this. This is a lot of fun doing this out here, but it's also not like the easiest. I'm happy with it. I've made progress, and this like looks, it's coming along. It looks good. Also, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this boat? I'm curious to know what everyone thinks of this boat. We're not fans of the aesthetic. We love the paddle boat. Works great, really fun, super cute. We can like have picnics on the pond. Adorable, love it. Can take the dogs on it too. That's fantastic. But this like tie-dye situation is so not us. We're so not into it. It has to be, I think, a light color. Otherwise it's gonna get so hot. I think like that, right? What do I know? Okay. There. Ta-da! And now you can see the bank. Okay. I'm happy with it. I actually stopped at like perfect timing because my battery's gonna go soon. Also, it's getting dark. Yeah, this is so much better. Oh wait, where's my little feather? There you are. So cute, so cute, so cute. I don't know if that actually showed up or not, but it's just itty bitty. Make a little pile that I will deal with tomorrow once it's dried a little bit. Oh, there are a whole bunch of deer over there. Okay. I have produce I need to use, but like I really don't feel like cooking. Ow! Ugh. Nature is fighting back at me for that. This is thorny and I just scratched it against my leg. That's what I get for saying I don't want to do stuff with my produce. I want to eat it, I just don't want to have to put in work. I love food, I just don't love cooking. It takes so long. And then you have to clean up. I know some people love it, and I love that for them. I'm just not one of those people. Yeah. There. Yay! Oh my gosh, that's so much better. So much better. We've made so much progress tonight. And now I'm going to just trim some of this tall stuff down. Don't fall in there, thank you. Now you can at least see out there. And I feel okay with that. I feel okay with how like what condition this is in right now. I need to trim back more there, but it's getting kind of dark, so I think I'm gonna call it for the day. Just finished stacking my stuff neatly so that it's easy to deal with in the morning or whatever time I deal with it tomorrow. This I'm gonna put over here. There, we've cleaned up enough for the night, and I'm happy with how this looks out here. And so I just need to trim more stuff tomorrow, but I'm not doing it tonight because it's getting dark. Also, I'm hungry. Also, I'm tired. Also, I need to clean my scratch from the thorn, and apparently use my produce because nature's mad at me. Oh, this follows me all the way around. This is so cool. Okay. Bye-bye.